patterned microfiber mats. So another category I would say that the Don Aslett brand owns here at QVC are these mats that look great and really stop the mud, stop the dirt where it should stay, and that's right there by your front door. We don't want it tracking all the way through your house. These are soft, plush microfiber. They're decorative and they look great. 3 colors to choose from: the brick, which is like a burgundy, the brown, or the sage. The brick red is an advanced order. It'll ship out August 8th, which is basically next Monday, so you have to wait a few extra days. But those are your 3 colors. Your 2 sizes are your large, which is the one in front here, and that one is your 26 by 38. Or the extra large, which is the one behind it, which is 34 by 52. So tell the story of these mats. I mean, you're known for microfiber mops and cloths, and now you're doing it in a mat.
We always know how great microfiber cleans your floor. But what about your feet? It was hard to make a mat out of this because it would scrunch up. So we spent 5 years before we found the proper machine that could weave microfiber through a carpet loom. We found it. We brought it to QVC. It's the world's best doormat.
Well, 40,000 of these have already been ordered from QVC. In fact, my producer Dan just said, I just got one of these. They're great. So, I mean, here, you can say they look great.
Yes.
You can say, it's just a mat. But look what John's doing. He's stepping in
wet, muddy water.
Gross mud.
That's why I wore my work boots for this show.
Yeah.
I never wear work boots on the air. But here, I'll step in the mud. I step on the mat. Now watch, I'm barely going to wipe my feet. Just give it a little twist here. Here's the real test. I'm going to come backwards here, step on this white sheet of paper. I'm going to pick my other foot up so you know, putting all my weight on there. Perfectly clean, isn't it?
Wow.
Okay. Now, let me do this again, but I want to do it a little different. Here,
okay.
I don't want to get all my paper wet, so let me just put one sheet down here.
So all the mud and all the wet stayed behind in the mat.
Yeah.
Because the microfiber's absorbent, so it's absorbing the dampness. Think of those wet paws. Oh, those dogs.
Yeah.
I just had my floors shine, and what do? They run outside in the wet sidewalk, and they come in, and there's paw prints everywhere.
If you don't have our mat, you step in wet mud, you're going to come inside, and that's what you get.
Yes.
Now watch, I'm going to do this again, but I'm going to step in the mud. Okay, I'm going to step on the mat. Now at home, you're going to wipe better than I'm wiping. I'm just giving it a little twist for the microfiber. I'm going to step right next to that wet place where I stepped a second ago. Perfectly dry.
Look at that.
Right?
Oh my gosh, are you kidding me? All right, so you need these by the front door, the back door, the sliding patio door, anywhere dogs, cats are coming in and out, kids coming in and out, people coming in and out. That microfiber is not only great for absorbing the wet, but what about the fine grit of dirt or sand that might be on your flip-flops? What about the fine red clay that's on your kids', baseball cleats,
Even
right?
bare feet, you come inside.
Bare feet, yes.
This feels like a baby's blanket. It's so soft. You know how soft the microfiber pads are? And again, this is wet mud just in a tray. Hopefully you don't have this problem at home. But if you did, and I'm stepping in the same spot on this mat over and over, just giving a little wipe. I've had mine in front of my door for 6 weeks. I still haven't washed it yet. Because it holds so much dirt.
But the cool thing is, they are washable.
Yes, that's
right?
Well, of course. that was the criteria.
Yeah.
A couple things we wanted. Now, Jill, we didn't invent the microfiber mats. There are some out there where they glue the microfiber to a rubber backing, and if you have one of those, you know how much they shed. It fills your dryer lint trap up. It clogs your washer. This microfiber yarn is woven into a carpet backing. These are shed-proof right out of the package. But we also put a neutral color backing on it that won't discolor your floor. Nice border. But look at the profile. Any door will swing over that. But you can see the thick, plush microfiber in here that's going to absorb all of that mud. And this is a huge mat, Jill. I put the big one right inside my mudroom door.
Yes.
So I had to take a couple steps across it. The other side of my mudroom door, I have a smaller one. So just one more wipe, because if you get pets that come in, they just run across it, okay?
Right.
So you want to make sure your pets dry their feet.
The other thing I was thinking too is these are great in your bathroom.
Oh.
So when you step out of the tub or shower, your feet are really dry before you step on the next floor surface, which in most bathrooms is tile.
Sure.
Wet feet and tile equals slippery.
Exactly.
But if this is drying your feet before you're stepping onto that tile.
And that's a non-slip backing on there,
I just think you will use these in every possible room you can think of. And I love that they look so nice. They look really beautiful. The colors are nice. This pattern can work into any decor. The sage green, just that you know, it's kind of like that bay and spruce green. There's a little bit of sort of a silvery undertone to that green. So that's your sage. Remember, 2 sizes. The smaller of the 2 is still pretty large, just so you know. This one right here, this is your large. The bigger one here is what we're calling the extra large. So this one here that I'm standing on, that's $24, and that's 26 by 38. This larger one, as you can see here, that's going to measure 34 by 52. So there's your sage. Here's your brown, and in the brown, in the large, only a few dozen that we can ship out right away. And then next to that is the brick, which is really those kind of burgundy tones. In the brick large, which is this one, there's only 100. And that's it? The extra large is gone. Okay. Extra large, we have a few more, but we're in advanced orders for that, don't forget, already. So when those advanced orders go, I think there's only one advanced order, then those are going to be gone. So if you want them, get them. If I do wash them, do I follow sort of the same protocol as all other microfiber?
No fabric softener.
Yeah,
And
okay.
there's a tag on the back of the mat that will tell you that. And we recommend that you don't dry them in a dryer because of the rubber. Line dry them.
Okay.
But by the time these come out of the washer after your spin cycle,
Yeah.
they're 95% dry already.
Wow.
Just throw them back in front of your door. Within a couple hours, they're already
They're going to be
dry.
dry.
Yeah.
I love it. Let's do this. We're going to go off to our phones.
Okay.
Barbara's joining us. We're busy. Barbara's calling in from New Jersey. Hi, Barbara. I'm Jill, here with John. How are you?
Hi, how are you? I'm
Hi,
great.
Barbara.
What do you think of these
Hi.
mats, Barbara?
Yes,
What do you
I got it for my side door entrance because I am tired of cleaning
Okay.
every week
All right.
the spots off of the carpet.
Yeah.
I thought this would be much easier. Just throw it in the washer,
Yep.
let it air dry, and put it back down.
There you go. Let this mat take those spots so you don't get the rest of your nice flooring all dirty.
Yeah,
Great.
because I do have wall-to-wall carpet.
Okay. So this will be great for you.
Oh.
Good. Which color did you get?
Fantastic. And I got brick.
Brick. Very nice. Kind of that burgundy shade.
Yes, my whole house is burgundy and red.
Oh, lovely.
Right.
This will be great for you.
So it's perfect.
Aw, I'm so glad you were watching, Barbara. I think you were going to be thrilled with this.
I'm thrilled to receive it.
Good, good. Thanks.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. Have a great day.
Thanks, Barbara.
You too.
Okay, bye-bye.
Be blessed.
Thank
Bye-bye.
you.
Bye-bye.
Thank you. You too. So over 1,000 of these have now been ordered, and the large brown is now in advanced orders. The large brick red is last call. So if you're wanting the brick red and you want the large, which is this one, okay, make sure that you're dialing in. We still have the extra large in the brick to go around, and of course the extra large in the brown and the green as well. So explain this demonstration that you're doing again,
Okay.
John, for people who are just checking in.
Microfiber, unlike cotton, I mean, cotton is absorbent, but microfiber is like 7 or 8 times more absorbent. And it's a split fiber. What happens is when you step on the microfiber, all the moisture goes in between the fibers, so it pulls it right in. So when I step on this, it's literally vacuuming the dirt and the mud off of my feet, absorbing it into the billions of microfibers that these are made of. And again, a quick little step on a white sheet of paper.
Isn't that amazing?
Now, there's a science behind the size of these mats. Everybody's door is 36 inches wide.
Okay.
That's why we made the large one 38 inches wide. It's wider than your door. Okay, now the extra large one is 34, so if you want to put it right up to the edge of your mudroom door, it fits right in there, but you have to take a couple steps across it.
Okay, like a mini runner.
Right, yes. Now, I have one of those refrigerators with the ice dispenser. My kid always lets a few fall on the ground, and then
Yes.
the water drips. I put one of this under the refrigerator because I have hardwood floor under it. I don't want the wood swelling up with all the moisture. The water hits this, it can't get through it because of the rubber backing.
Great.
Okay, it just evaporates out of the mat. I tell you, you put this front, Don, in every single one of Don's books, which is over 30, he says if you properly mat every single entrance to your home, you will cut your cleaning in half. Over the course of a year, 40 pounds of dirt enters the average home.
Wow.
These mats can cut your cleaning in half. Holy cow.
So if you like the brick red, I'm sorry to say the large has sold out. And if you want the extra large in the brick red, we only have about 300 of those left to go around. Still have both sizes for you in the brown and both sizes available for you in that sage green. This is one of those items why I love working at QVC. Because if I were to walk into a store
You wouldn't know
and
what it
see
does.
this mat, I'm like, oh, that looks nice. Moving on. But now that I understand what it's made out of, how it's going to absorb the moisture and the dirt that I might be tracking in, how easy it is to clean and maintain, and that it's going to help keep the rest of my house clean too. Now I understand why I want one of these for every single door, patio door. I love your point. Under the refrigerator, right? In the kitchen
bathroom.
by the sink, next to the bathtub, out of the shower. Because a lot of times you'll see your choices for your bathrooms are either bath mats, which don't always have backings and things, or you find a pretty rug, but if it's made out of wool or something, you can't have that in a
No.
moisture area like a shower bathroom. But these you can, and they're washable, so they won't shed. They'll stay looking great. The colors aren't going to fade. They're really well made. This value is tremendous. The extra large size is $34. The smaller size, which is still large, is $24, which is a great way to try QVC. And you were telling me too, John, you know, like when you do a lot of trade shows and
Yes.
things, these sell for a lot more
Well-
at the shows and from other retailers. We're lucky that we work directly with your team and bring it right to QVC.
Well, we looked at those mats, and there was no way we were going to bring those to QVC because they shed. The backing cracks and turns your floor discolored.
Yeah.
The shedding alone made it, we couldn't have that. We needed a mat that didn't shed, that was a low enough profile for the doors to swing over it,
Right.
looked good, and was washable.
Yes.
We conquered all, it took us 5 years, Jill.
It's amazing.
Finally, we found a loom that was 4 meters wide that uses carpet backing, and we weave microfiber yarn into it so it doesn't shed. That means we can do a two-tone color. We can do any pattern on it, any size, and we brought you 2 great sizes and patterns here.
Can I also just show, and I don't know how close our camera can come in, but I also just want you to see that this isn't like a traditional like cheapo kitchen mat. Like just look how soft and plush this is. It's microfiber. You know how soft and fluffy and puffy your microfiber cloths are. So now look at this.
Just like our microfiber mop head.
That's what's gonna be under your feet, under those paws, looking so pretty in your home. If you want this brick red, this is the extra large in the brick red, it's almost gone. So if you want this brick red, make sure that you're dialing in. We still have the chocolate brown and we have the sage green as well. As you can see, it really traps the moisture, traps the dirt, so you're not tracking it in anywhere else. V33915 for our tonal pattern microfiber mat. Stay on the line if you're dialing in. Sage green, the brown, and then of course the limited availability of the brick.